We're joined by Meatloaf. Meatloaf, thanks very much. Welcome to New Zealand again, and thanks for joining us. And you'll be co-hosting the show, and I'll be talking to you later.
Welcome to New Zealand.
That's me
again.
well, you've been here before, haven't you?
I have.
That's me saying that to you.
3 times. 3 times I've been here.
When were you first here?
I was. What did you say, Marcus? I need an interpreter with you.
Okay, I tend to mumble a bit.
No kidding. I didn't know that about you, Marcus.
And that makes people listen a bit harder, and it goes in their head clearer.
That's
okay.
Right. When was I
That's
first
something
here?
I've
Is what
been
you
taught.
asked me, right? Around about 1989.
Cool.
I was here with the Pepsi Challenge, whatever that was.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what it was either.
I wasn't on that junket circuit then. I wasn't going to
No.
the rich and famous dues like I do now.
Really? You go to those now?
Yeah, some of them.
Man,
once or
which
twice.
ones you go to?
Oh, that would be. Oh, just sort of stuff.
Oh,
you know.
come on, Marcus. I asked you a legitimate
Well,
question.
I normally don't go to them because I normally feel a bit funny about all that sort of celebrity carry-on. So
I see, okay.
I might just lurk in the background and go down towards the end when it's just about finished and see what's happening. But I'm going to have to go to Kim.
Right.
We'll be back with you with
Well,
the
let's go to
Whirling
Kim.
View. Yeah, over to you, Kim.
Thank you, Marcus.
And me.
And me, yep.
You're welcome, Kim.
Good.
It seems to me in some ways. It seems to me in some ways, Meat, that the CD survived the fire. Did you notice that?
Yeah, I did.
Vinyl
I
would
did
have done
notice that. No, vinyl would have melted right away,
yeah.
without a doubt. Vinyl would have just gone into a big heap of
because
melt.
it's all like.
You think it's still played, though?
I think he might have taken them to his new studio, ironed them off, and I think he was still playing those.
Now, was he weird, or was that just me?
He seemed to have a certain attitude. I mean, I didn't go there and do the story. Young Lotta from Wellington did the story, so
Right.
I don't know what the vibe reading was from the guy.
Now, my other question to you is, and
you want
to
me to
Kim
answer
as
that
well.
one?
No, I don't want you to answer that one. You
Well,
sort
why
of
did you ask it?
Well, you did answer that.
Okay, well, I was going to go on with more.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
go ahead then. No. Don't.
I've lost the plot.
You did? Do they know who Howard
Stern?
Stern is here in this country?
Yeah, I think people do, yeah.
Yeah? You think, should we have a call-in vote now and see how many people actually know about Howard Stern?
Yeah, and then you'd have to face the people on the switchboards on the way out and they get hundreds of phone calls, you see. But we can have a phone-in competition if you want. Is he a good bloke, Howard Stern? He's a radio DJ in America, right?
Well,
A
let me
shock
just
jock.
tell you
I
that.
read
Let me
his
just
book,
tell you this.
Private
That's
Parts or
right.
something.
Yeah, let me just tell you
He
this
doesn't talk about
Howard.
you.
Yeah, not in the book,
No,
no,
not
but
privately.
he likes me, yeah. But let me just tell you this. He's been fined $8 million by the FCC in America over the last 4.5 years.
For profanity? I'm spitting.
Just
for profanity?
for not necessarily for profanity, but just for being general unruly.
Do you go on his show?
I have been on his show, yes.
Did he treat you well?
Yeah, oh, he likes me a lot, yeah. But he always wants to call my wife and find out what kind of lover I am. But we know that already. He doesn't need to go. He knows I'm a sex god.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back to Sex God Meatloaf. Back to you, Kim, or something. Oh, no, that's me. We can say that. You can
That's
say
right. Okay. And now, the latest showbiz carry on. Here is Paparazzi.
that. Just like a family movie for you with that crowd there. Mate, say.
That was funny. The shy and retiring Madonna. How about Pamela Anderson?
We love her down here.
You do?
Yeah.
Is that
We've
because
only
of
got
her
the
lack of clothing or what?
I don't know, just to share sense of individuality and her ability to do what she wants, to marry the rough rocker and that sort of carry on, you know. Yeah, and yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Okay, Marcus. Listen, right after the break, we're going to find out what infamous accused murderer is still the holder of a world record, and I'm going to chat with Marcus about my new album, New Zealand, and a lot more, Marcus.
Hey, welcome back here with Meat Night. Tonight we're joined by the man who has sold more records than he's had hot dinners, although he's named after a dish that's usually served cold. It all started with the Bat Out of Hell album in 1977, which is still the longest charting record in history, selling 24 million copies. 6 noughts. Meat arrived in New Zealand today. It's his new album. Welcome to the neighbourhood. It's the record stores. Meat, thanks for coming along.
Normally served cold?
Meatloaf.
It is?
Yeah. Did you not know that? Here it is.
Oh, it is? It's normally
Always.
served cold.
At 21st, any big occasion, you get the meatloaf. Bottles of beer and
On what
pavlova.
occasion? What occasion?
At 21st, that's like a coming-of-age ritual in
You
New
know,
Zealand.
2 years ago when we were on the radio, I'm absolutely convinced, and we were talking about this during the commercial break, and I finally get an opportunity to sit behind a news desk, wear my glasses, and look
You look regal.
look
Yeah,
the
I said
part.
that, yeah.
But anyway, back to what I was talking about. You didn't mumble 2 years
I
ago,
don't
Marcus.
think I mumble now.
You don't?
Your
so
ears
far,
have slowed down.
So,
You're listening?
so far, Marcus.
Between here and there, it's your ears.
No, so far, Marcus, you've said to me about 5 things that I've had to go, what? And my wife would be here going, no, you don't say what, you say excuse me.
Mate, as you get older in life, things slow down and you're not hearing me as quick or as clearly.
I see. So you're telling me that I'm old now, Marcus.
I'm not telling you you're old,
okay.
but you're telling me a mumbler and I'm taking some sort of offence to it. Now, your vocal range. I read somewhere you've got the largest vocal range of any known musical performer. Like a Helgen tenor or some sort.
Where did you read this piece of information? Yeah, I'm like, I'm an owl, okay?
In the New Zealand Herald.
Well, it just goes to show you can't believe everything you read.
In the New Zealand.
You knew that.
Have you got a very long vocal range? Like there's some.
Long? You mean wide? Whatever it is.
I mean,
no,
spanning
it's
and
okay. It's not extraordinary. It's average, I think.
But are there special parts in opera that only you can sing?
Well, held in tenor. No, what it really means, what a held in tenor means, is that you sing higher than it sounds.
Just give me an example.
Oh, shut up, Marcus.
Give me an example.
Day I won't make it come again.
Thank you.
Now, those were very high notes, but it just didn't sound that way.
So they're very high, but they seem
That's
low.
right, and loud.
So it's a dramatic effect.
That's right. So there you are. Now, see, I sang with Pavarotti.
Really?
You know what he did to me?
What?
Oh, listen, this guy's a little weasel. Well, he's a big weasel, actually.
Pavarotti's a weasel? Tell me,
Well,
talk
he
us
was
through it.
okay. He's a nice guy, but I think he's a little paranoid, you know?
Because of your talent?
No, I think he's paranoid of anyone's talent. He did this to me. He said to me, he wanted me to sing a song with him, right?
Yeah. Like
But-
he asked you, he phoned up and said, mate, come and sing with me.
Well,
It was his call.
yeah, he kept calling me, but see,
bugging you,
I'm
right?
in this. I'm kind of weird. Like if a celebrity calls me, I get really nervous and I don't know what to say to them, and I like go, I panic, and my wife will, you know, somebody will call me, and my wife will say blah blah blah's on the phone, and I'll go, I can't talk to him. You talk to him. And so Pavarotti called me up on the phone.
At
This is a
home,
true
at
story.
home,
At home.
at
Yeah,
home.
listen. He called me. I answer the phone, and I hear this voice go, in Italian, is Meatloaf there, and I go, who's calling? And he said, Luciano Pavarotti, and I went, no, I'm not here. No, I said, no, he's not here. He's at this number, and I hung up. So I go to the other number, and they call me, and eventually I was forced to talk to him, and I was really nervous. So then when I got to him, I finally said, okay, he said, sing this song, Come Back to Sorrento. I said, okay. So we started searching for versions. We found a version by Dean Martin that was all, you know, like, I couldn't understand what he was saying. He's a mumbler like you are.
Pavarotti's a mumbler.
No,
Yeah.
not Pavarotti,
Oh, no, the
Dean
other-
Martin.
oh,
Dean
yeah,
Martin.
Dean Martin. We
And
drinks.
so then finally what we come to the conclusion, okay, that I'm going to do Come Back to Sorrento with Pavarotti. So I learn it in one key, and I get there, and I'm very loud. And so I sing like 2 bars of this song, and all of a sudden they all start talking in Italian. Blah, 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 blah. You know, forget about it, Angelo. Forget about it. And
It's a
so
good
then
story.
for
It's a
then,
long story.
so it is a long story. It's
taken
longer
an
than 4.
interview.
That's
Yeah,
right, it
yeah,
is. But that's okay. It's a good story.
Okay.
So anyway, the bottom line is he lowers the key for me and keeps the same key for him.
Is that right?
Yeah, so that he thought he was going to be louder than me.
So that's
But I was louder than him in the lower key. There you go.
So you did him.
Yeah, but I can't. I mean, why should he care? I mean, he's an incredible singer. I didn't say I was a better singer. I just was as loud. So that's the interview, and you know what?
Now tonight's information off ramp.
That's right. The information off. Oh, here we go. Well, guess who holds the world's record for the 4x100-yard relay? Orenthal James Simpson. Yes, the very same O.J. who's cooling his heels at the moment waiting for the verdict. The record still stands as a distance isn't run anymore, but O.J. was a bat out of hell in his day, holding the relay record on 3 different occasions.
Everyone that comes on's better than me. Are we a sport mad nation? Of course we bloody are. A new hillside subdivision in Christchurch has been named after New Zealand America's Cup skipper. Now, it's not Coots Court or Blake's backyard, but for a few thousand you can move into Egnot Heights, named after Christchurch only as the Egnot, who skippered for the other side in the Defender series. And if you're lucky, you might just spare an address in Defender or Challenger Lane. Leslie named the streets herself.
You know what? Look at this. Here's some new Coke bottles that look very much like the old ones. Yes, but in response to customers' demand, Coke has released the original shape.
Re-released.
Well, no, it's re-released.
Yeah,
Okay,
re-released.
they re-released
Yeah.
it. Re-released the original shape. You get a bit less than than what? Go ahead, you finish it now.
You get a bit less than the can, though, and if you haven't got a bottle opener, you're stuffed.
Though.
Although you shouldn't use your teeth.
Oh,
I've done that when I was younger, used my
though.
teeth.
I never saw though written that way. It totally confused me, that though.
Don't do
there.
that. But it's good in the bottles, eh?
Yeah, it's great. That's the best way to have Coke, is in a bottle.
Excellent.
That's it. That's it. We did that well, Marcus.
We're a duo, eh?
That's right. That's
I'll
right.
be,
But
I'll
you
be
know,
packing,
some-
my,
at
I'll
some
be
point-
packing my bags and coming on the road. What do
That's
you want,
right.
mate?
That's right. And
I won't even go home.
Should we
can I?
just switch? And
Yeah.
Can I have that little thing you got in your ear? That's
you can,
I don't
sure.
have one of those. They didn't give me one
If
of
you
those.
really want it.
Oh no, I don't. Oh, is it Kim's turn yet?
That's tonight's information off ramp. Here's Kimmy with tomorrow's weather.
Oh, I
You
can't
feel free to
wait.
join
I
in.
can't wait. I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Thank
okay,
you,
Kim, I'm
Marcus.
ready.
Thank you, mate. That's been
you're
so
welcome,
much
Kim.
fun. Great.
No, there's not much for the South on, was there? Hey, on tomorrow's show, we
let's talk
unmask
about it.
this mysterious man, this mysterious nightclub sensation who goes by the name of Killer Ray.
Hi-ho, Silver! Away!
He's good, eh?
He
sounds
is good.
good.
Killer
He
Ray.
sounds very good.
He's a New Zealand jazz musician.
That's right. So anyway, well, I know we didn't talk about the new album at all.
But we're going to play a bit of it now.
We are.
And it's
From Welcome
called
to the
Wel-
Neighborhood.
Yep.
Welcome to the Neighborhood. I'd lie for you, and that's the truth.
And you're going to come back and play it? I mean, you're going to come back and tour.
Oh, well,
perform
yeah,
New Zealand?
absolutely. Oh, yeah.
You're
would-
not just here talking. you're
No,
gonna come
I'm
and
not
play it?
just here talking. We're back and playing sooner than you can say Bob White.
Who's he?
It's a bird.
Oh, okay, we've got to go.
Let's hear it.
Here's a bit
Good
of the
night.
single. Good night. Bye-bye. Thanks very much.
Thank